Hey there, Shrine Runners. Hello, and welcome to the Fox Shrine. I'm Araxis, your host, and tonight I'm going to be playing some more Limbus Company. Hey there, Josephine. Hey, Kuro. Hey, Ada. Welcome. Hope you're all doing all right. I'm doing pretty well, and looking forward to hopefully an easier time of Limbus Company now that we've done that previous node that was rather nasty. I kind of forgot how rough that one was, but yeah, we got through there in the end, and we still got a few things left of the Canto. So let's go through with that, shall we? All right. As per usual, do let me know if there are any issues with the audio or anything like that, and let's go. All right. So, there we are. Yeah, so we've done Interminable Path, and we're up to the Rooftop now. Fairly basic level, no story, but you know what? We've just started the stream. Let's give people a little bit of time to filter in, shall we? And just warm up a little bit, because it is cold right now.
주인님이 도착하기 전까지 끝내보자. 벽난로에 불도 지피고 음식도 준비하고 맞이할 준비를 해야 하니까.
We just all gang up on this guy over here. Yeah, sure, go with that. Why not? Reason Impenetrable Path is an MDE pack. I haven't done the... I only go up to level 5 in the mirror dungeons, so I'm not the most familiar with the expanded ones. I didn't realize that they had that one there, though. Interesting. Okay. Lots of good music though. But the music in this never fails. Alright.
끝장날 수 있을 것 같은데 소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
Really annoying me there, buddy. Let's go. Let's just go with that and for the best, maybe? Ah, there we are. Alright, go with that. And go with that. Yeah, that's good. Alright. And over there. Alright, let's go. Hey there, Void! Yeah, sure, I'll make sure to save the game. Oh hey, look at that, the game auto-saves. There we go, beautiful. Points well spent, congratulations. Hope you're doing alright though. Okay. And let's proceed. Hey there, Big Sad. You know, it does look a bit like the Library of Ruina. That's interesting. Maybe Project Moon should go and talk with the devs of this game and like see if they were inspired or are copying them in some way. Because wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of copyright, right? Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you very much. Okay, let's engage. And yeah, you do that. And go. Do that.
결국은 이렇게 떨어져.
개체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다.
Oh, that's a bad roll. Damn
이대로만
it.
부탁드리겠습니다.
Roll better.
이 전투 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각해.
주라리야.
Alright.
죽도록 달릴 시간이다.
Let's have you do that, and the rest of you. And move in over here, I guess. Alright.
이딴과 만인에게 손끝이라도 대려는 자가 있다면
즉시 퇴거하시죠.
직접 후회를 새겨.
Well, still got the kill. That's good at least.
계속 몰아붙이자고.
대체 부위가
Okay.
파괴되었어요. 이 틈을 빠르게
Alright.
제압하면
Have
직원들의
you
피해를 줄일 수
lot
있을 거예요,
over
관리자님.
here now.
불편하신 점이라도.
Make up 7 weapon now. Nice, alright. Okay. Now. You there. You there. You there. You there. And
전투 응대에 나섭니다.
go with that. There we go. Get a successful counter in.
시작했어.
적들이 저녁만 찬 냄새를 맡아버린 손님들처럼
도록 달릴
비틀거리겠네.
시간이다.
한 접시 근사하게 먹여줄까?
And a little bit. You finished that one off. Okay. No, stick with that. You go over there. Oh, good. Alright, go with that. Hey, senpai! Let's have ourselves a drink and stretch a little bit. Also, chat, you should drink too.
죄송해요. 잠시 어지러워서 못 봤어요. 또 대단한
승객이
일이라도
딱
하신
한 방
거겠죠?
먹여서
정리하겠습니다. 기대받지 않은 것들.
올바른 방법으로
모조리
피체에게
치워버려.
일격을 가했군요. 이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
There we are.
한눈 팔지 마세요. 내가 당신에게 파도는
While
반드시
Puppy
밀려올
Cliff
테니.
does have a pretty good design, that is true. Flort.
그래. 그렇게
이번에도
시원하게
잘해줬어.
처리하니
유익한
보는 맛이
책이
나는구나.
또 하나 늘었네.
일 처리는 빠르게 하는
도시에는
편이
내가 모르는 것들이
덜
많아.
답답한 법이지.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 먼지 한 톨 남지 않은 완벽한 청소였어요. 주인님은 간밤에 뭐가 다녀갔는지도 모르실 테죠.
Congratulations on managing to snatch that damage score right at the end with your giant AoE. How was CK3 going for you though, Senpai? Alright. So, the Golden Bow. Let's go.
그런데 어떻게 기업이나 조직도 아닌 저택에 황금가지가 2개씩이나 있을 수가 있을까요?
하나는 린튼 씨가 거의 전 재산을 털어서 무리해서 구해 오셨다 했고, 나머지 하나는 어떻게 구한 걸까요?
린튼과 키서린을 도와준 제3의 세력이 있었을 것이란 추측이 있다.
아세라는 자의 말에 따르면 아마 엔사의 헤르만 이사일 테지.
Pretty much.
하긴 약지 소속이었던 사람들을 포섭한 것부터가 스케일이 어마어마하긴 했지.
당신들은 지금까지 황금가지를 계속 모아오셨던 거죠? 히스클리프와 같이.
그래.
그럼 정말 많은 사람과도 싸워야 했겠네요.
늘 전쟁터였다고 해야 할까? 싸움은 지긋지긋하리만치 많이 했지.
Trying to find the best choice for every start type. Just go with the Carabinier. Fair enough. I've never been that hardcore on min-maxing. That's just way too much for me. It's not where I get my source of fun for a game. Obviously, other people do. They really enjoy finding the most optimal strategy for every single situation, or the most common situation, or whatever. But yeah, not really my sort of thing. Probably why I don't play like StarCraft 2 or anything like that, because that's all about like really hardcore optimization. Half of CK3 has been maxing? I don't agree with that, no. Unless you're just talking about basic gameplay. Like, there's a difference between like just playing the game properly and min-maxing, I think. Any E-word? E-word. Engage? Funny engagement simulator?
틀린 비유는 아니군. 언제나 승리만 거둬두었다는 사실을 제외한다면.
그렇군요. 그런데 황금가지는 왜 찾아다니는 건가요?
심심풀이.
뭐 여차하면 떼돈을 벌 수 있지 않으려나?
Change your preference for what Mongol Turkic culture you'd pick over 4 times.
그것이 정의로운 행동이기 때문이지.
Justice!
다들 그런 계약이었으니까요. 황금가지로 뭘 하게 될지는 모르겠지만요.
결국 이 중에 황금가지를 왜 모아야 하는지 정확히 아는 사람은 아무도 없는 거네요.
Thank you, chat. Yeah, good night, Senpai. Hope you rest well.
무섭지 않니, 스클리프? 이유도 모른 채로 회사에서 시키는 일만 하고 나면 그 다음에는 뭐가 있는 건지.
넬리, 내겐 언제나 단 한 가지 목표가 있었어. 우린 모두가 그럴 거야. 이 시계대가리 덕택에 잊어버릴만 하면 계속 기억나게 해주거든. 그러니까 그래, 적어도 무서운 적은 없었던 것 같네.
I could hear the faint sound of horse hooves echoing from above us.
지금 내 목표는 하나야. 저놈을 쫓아야 돼. 캐서린을 데리고 황금가지가 있는 옥상으로 향하지 못하게.
Must kill the whale.
하지만 너무 멀지 않아? 우리는 느리고 저자는 너무 빠르잖니.
Julius bought us this opportunity. He must have had to sacrifice something of his to get here. He made that decision for our sake. I will not waste this chance.
옥상으로 가는 길은 이거 하나뿐이죠.
맞아요.
참 망할 놈이 계속해서 찌꺼기를 내보내고 있군.
What we need isn't the strength to defeat them. What we need is a little time. Faust, I'm asking this out of pure curiosity, but
말씀하세요.
there's gotta be a good reason my head is, of all things, in the shape of a clock, right?
적어도 무작위의 형태 중 임의로 지정한 것만은 아니라는 말씀만 드릴 수 있겠군요. 모든 형태에는 인과에 따른 표상과 상징이 존재하기 마련이니까요.
And the Golden Bough has powers that I am yet to be aware of.
여쭤보시는 것이 아니라 마치 확인을 받으려는 말투로 파악이 되는군요. 그렇다면 그저 밤하늘에서 별을 찾듯 뜻대로 행하시면 됩니다.
If I can, I mean, my clock, or the Golden Bough, or whichever it is, and turn back time. And what's there to say that I can't accelerate it or shorten it? Besides, I did not want my Heathcliff to be tied down to his past like the Heathcliff from the other world was. There we go. Clockhead using his head for once. Or their head, rather.
느껴지세요? 저희의 속도가 더 빨라졌어요. 적들을 따돌리고 올라갈 수 있을 정도로.
정확히는 시간을 빨라지게 한 것이 아니라 일정 영역에서 저희를 제외한 모든 것들을 느려지게 만드는 것에 가깝습니다. 뭐가 됐든 이대로라면 곧 그놈을 따라잡을 수 있겠는데.
시계대가리, 네가 한 거냐?
I think so. The sinners could have complained that this would have been very helpful a while ago, but I had nothing to say to them. Even I didn't know that I had access to such power. I just began to feel the possibility out of nowhere.
지금까지 내가 지나쳐온 대부분의 관계들은 나를 무시하거나 경멸하거나 아니면 내 쪽에서 먼저 참지 못하고 욱해버리는 바람에 항상 엉망이었어. 하지만 시계 대가리인 이놈은 너는 왜 그러냐? 왜 아직도 나를 붙들고 있냐? 적당히 챙겨주기만 해도 회사든 쟤들이든 뭐라 할 놈도 없어. 네가 이렇게 필사적에 그럴 필요가 있는 거냐? 내가 그럴 놈이 안 되잖냐? 그냥
Cult. There he is.
히스클리프, 붙잡아야 돼요.
진짜. 일단 쫓아가야겠어.
The fucking Earl King. Earl King. Alright. Is that pre-battle? Didn't expect that, huh?
멈춰. 이번엔 마음대로 도망가도록 두지 않아. 내 개소리를 돌려줘. 개자식아. 네가 있는 힘껏 달려와서 나를 붙잡는다고 해도 뭐가 달라질 것 같나? 개소리는 이미 너를 떠났어. 그것만큼은 분명한 사실이지. 아무리 덮여있는 흙을 치우고 관뚜껑을 열어 들여다보고 한들 변하지 않는 사실이다. 언제나 초연하고 알 수 없는 미소를 머금은 채 누워있지. 나도 알아. 하지만 어떻게든 바꿔보려고 하는 거야. 그러니까 닥치고 와서 바꾼다고. 알려줄까? 너는 영혼에 가까운 시간 동안 개소리를 그리워하고 또 그리워하면서 존재하지도 않는 개소리를 찾아 헤매기만 하다가
I do like how distinct the two Heathcliffs sound, even though they're obviously the same person being played by the same person.
어느 날 마침내 마음의 평온을 얻을 거다. 모든 절망은 하나의 답으로 끝나지. 그리고서 스스로 중얼거리게 된다. 모든 속죄를 끝내고 나면 나도 심장이 멈춘 채로 그 관에 누워 함께 잠들겠노라고.
Oh no, I love voice acting. I'm always the sort of person who always listens to like every single line all the way through. Like, I like to pay attention to a few sort of like names in voice acting as well. Like, oh, this person voices so and so. I really like them, so I'm going to check out this series specifically because so and so is playing the character in it. So I don't necessarily know as many like any sort of like Korean voice actors because I don't really sort of like play like or watch too much in the way of Korean media, except for Project Moon sort of stuff. I suppose a few other things. I played a little bit of Counterside, which has similar themes to the Limbus company, I guess, and the Project Moon universe.
그러니 내가 네 고통을 덜어주겠다는 것이다. 너 또한 이 히스클리프들의 속죄의 행렬에 동참한다면 일찌감치 평화로운 안식을 맞이할 수 있을 테니까. 치워 그딴 평온. 이딴 식으로 평은 얻고 싶지 않아. 모든 걸 안 다음에도 그렇게 말할 수 있을까? 이 모든 길이 이 개설인이 원하는 것이었다고 해도.
All right, battle time. Battle against Heathcliff, number 2. Okay, tend to notice some voice actors, but don't really know them. No, that's fair. All right, let's get into the fight, shall we?
다음 5창까지는 돌아오겠습니다.
최선을 다해보지.
어떤 히스클리프든지
방금 벌레말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
모든 개설인을 나의 품으로.
And the Millie is early. All right. The head Heathcliffs. Attack power up 3. Oh, yeah, 100% Josephine. I don't necessarily want to talk about that right this minute. I want to like save that for later. But the way that they implement Patches of Violet in this Canto is incredible. I fucking love it. But yeah, this is, if you have heard Patches of Violet before, you will notice that this sounds a bit different. There is a reason. Anyway, we have Earl King Heathcliff over here. He has a shitload of health. Alright, so, inflicts a bunch of sinking. Attack power and damage up. Sinking and bleed. Yep, alright. And target fixed. Target does not have explosive bloom. Flash power plus 10. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, Wild Hunt, Explosive Wrath. Damage down. But is that to all the others, however? Alright. All skills target Heathcliff, wins encounter if Heathcliff dies. And yeah, when this unit has explosive affinity effects, become weaker to the corresponding affinities and become stronger against every other affinity. Gain a special effect when hit. Oh, that's just a you thing though, Senpai. Like that's a you thing, so like focusing on the best Muslim religion of 867. Because a lot of people will like do like themed runs or just play whatever they feel like, rather than specifically hunting down like a niche sect of a religion to min-max a specific thing. Which some people do, obviously, but I wouldn't call that necessarily a core feature of the game. if you get what I mean. When an ally with the same affinity to this unit's explosive emotions effect is defeated, lose explosive emotions, kill all other allies, and gain deep bereavement. All sinners gain the effect of the corresponding explosive emotions effect and protects against that. Okay, so none of them have that at the moment, it looks like. But they're going to gain that later, and we want to focus on that ally, it looks like. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you want to min-max, there is a lot you can do, 100%. Yeah, Clash lose against Heathcliff. Yeah. Okay. If not at minus 45. This guy's going to be really good at pain and sanity, huh? Alright. Let's go, shall we? So, just over here at the moment. Go with that. Yeah, go with that. Yeah, it is. Heathcliff, as Wild Hunt Heathcliff, has a different buff compared to the original one. He's got the head Heathcliffs. So he heals SP when hit gains offense level up, gains attack power up at less than 10, and also gains a boost to damage and a reduction to defense when in Dullahan mode. So, engage.
여기가 없어지자.
저런 사람을 영입해야 하는 건데. 사무실 정리.
영원한 참으로.
전투 감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제
결국은
알아볼 수 없는
맞아.
말투만
살살해. 그러다 뼈라도 부서지면 판 속에서 뼈가 씹힐
Those guys went
거라고.
down real fast.
사실은 그렇게 대단한
Here we
일도
go.
아니에요.
Okay, so we need to kill Josephine over here
그들을 부르는 편이 나아서
because
좋아요.
that will trigger deep bereavement and kill everyone else. Okay. Think of that right now. Yeah, you are resistant to everything else except for bloom, which admittedly we do have a lot of bloom right now. Yeah, let's play with the mechanics and deal with Josephine of the Wild Hunt. Okay. Now then, that and you. Oh, wow, immune to gluttony, huh? Alright. That. Alright. So I've got 3 bloom attacks going in over there. I'm not sure if it'll be enough to kill her, but it'll do something, that's for sure.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
죄송해요. 잠시 어지러워서 못 봤어요. 뭐 또 대단한 일이라도 하신 거겠죠?
불청객은 찌그러져 있어.
제압기 책
Three.
주라니야.
Jeez.
무릎
All right.
꿇릴 시간이다.
Close.
이건 완벽한
Alright.
공격이었어.
Okay, yeah, so you're using that now. And is that at the end of turn or not? It looks like it will happen, yeah, at the start of next turn. So I can't just focus on you and then go hit Heathcliff, because I think these guys will still get their attacks in. Alright. You do that. Okay. Roll better.
와 함께 사라져라.
관리자님, 역시 저는 생각하지 못하는 방법을
정리하겠습니다.
떠올리시는군요.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각해. 목은 뭔지 결국은
대성공이야. 가론 신나. 노래 부를까?
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을
Alright,
사들고 온
so.
것이 아닙니다, 단테.
You're bereaved now.
부수적인 효과.
And yeah, you've got a few attacks going on. And yeah, we've all got explosive bloom, so we're fine. Alright. You need to hit this one. Alright. So go over there. And okay. Holding on to pain, driven by our ego, living comes all.
전투응대에 나선다.
I see the reason why I'm thinking of your side. There we go. There's a stagger for us.
역시
Alright,
상담 프로그램을 진행한 건
so
잘한 일이야.
let's go for the damage.
전투응대에 나선다.
네, 잘 들어갔네요. 크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니지만요.
너희도
Alright.
역경을 헤쳐나가기만
Okay,
하면
we need to kill the purple one
능력을
here.
기를 수 있을 거야.
That's the important one.
그 과정에서 희생이 나올 수 있겠지만 내가 세피라로서 너희가 죽지 않도록 도와줄게.
So, here. We'll match that. Like, I don't want to transform. Alright, we'll do that. And okay, so let me get here. Oh, unopposed. That's annoying. Okay, go with that. So one attack is going to get through. We'll let this one go through. It seems like you're not going to do too much. Okay. Oh, you get to engage over there, huh? Do that in that case. Actually, do that and that. There we go. Alright, all good. And yeah, we let that one go through.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Okay. Yeah, you're staggered now. And yeah, I'm going to transform immediately because we got ourselves a purple attack right now. So we're going to take advantage of that by going there. And let's see here. Okay. That and do that. These two coming in. And with that. Alright. Looks good to me. Okay. AoE did end up staggering one of the others, which is fine. There we go. Splort. Alright. Now. Damn straight, Vigilius. Alright. And close to stagger. Alright. Got a significant amount of defense down here. Alright. Let's go, shall we? Go with that, I think. You go there. Alright.
검나를 내게 바쳐주지.
과 함께
좋아. 방금은 전략의 승리야. 계속 밀어붙이자.
The control fucking pales right at the end on damage. Well done.
그대로만 해주신다면 오늘은 제압이 빠르겠어요.
저희가 이길 것 같아요.
서도록 할까?
I still got Garden of Thorns equipped. That's fine. Alright. A few people do need some heals, actually, so... next phase, we will fluid tech.
먼지를
Or
떨어내줘.
Garden of Thorns, we can do that too. Finally, activate Bride Rebel.
정리하겠습니다. 불결한 것. 이 공격은 꽤 먹혀들 것 같아요.
보세요,
Alright.
다들 역경을
Alright, we need to take down the Reed Lamentor, shall we?
이번엔 도움이
double Hindley.
됐을까요?
Alright. Go with that. Nah, do that. Alright. No. Nah, go with that. Alright. Now I don't have any bread attacks, unfortunately. There. There. 1, 2. Those, please. Okay.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
Alright, so gonna get some much needed healing now.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
And a whole bunch of chip damage through bleed.
불청객은 찌그러져 있도록.
선물이라고 할 건 없고. 자, 이걸로 대신하지.
Thanks, Bride Freckle.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
주라니야.
그렇게만 해.
도록 달릴 시간이다.
Okay. Well, it's just you left now. So I did that. And that should be more than enough to take you down. And we'll get a little bit of extra damage here.
그쪽으로.
와 함께 사라져라.
한번
There we
해보는
are.
걸로 이렇게나? 완전 멋있는 걸?
금방 끝내고 버스로 돌아갈 수 있겠다. 그치?
Alright, Wild Hunt of Desolation. Okay, so it shouldn't do any damage to us as long as we kill these allies, I believe. So it'll do normal damage if we let it go through. Now, of course, we could just focus him down. That is a thing we could try. Yeah, sure, why not?
그쪽으로. 이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
개체에게 치명적인 손상을 입히는 데 성공했습니다. 앞으로의 전투도 이대로만
Turns out they were even softer than I thought they were.
무언가를 잡으려 애썼을 뿐.
Not even gonna see the attack.
엽서기권 효력사. 좋아.
응, 계속 가면 되겠네.
Oh, there we go. Just in time for the song's finish as well.
방금 공격. 다음에 다른 개체에게도 다시 해봐줄래?
개소리나 돌려줘. 개소리는 못 깨어나. 그 의식은 이미 곳곳으로 흩어졌을 테니. 자! 정말로 포기할 것 같아?
Heathcliff, the Earl King, falls to his knees. We were less than 10 paces from the rooftop. We had to stop him from going up the stairs no matter what. Sir, stop him!
붙잡아두었습니다. 이 사슬을 이상으로 유지하기는 힘드니 대상의 빠른 무력화가 요구됩니다.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Musso,
이렇게
win.
하나씩 알아가다 보면
끝장냈어.
There we go.
이제 더는 폭풍 소리에 죄를 떨 필요도.
You've defeated the Earl King. Everything is fine now. Gloom border instead of the Pride border. What's the difference? I'm not sure what that means, Josephine.
제가 저놈을 기절시켜 놓을게요. 상대를 제압해두는 건 버틀러들의 숨겨진 특기 중 하나죠.
단테, 우리가 제일 먼저 알아내야 할 건
Hey, Nika. How you going? Oh, gotcha. I see what you mean now. Yep. Okay, you're talking about, like the way that attack was used. They used a different order instead of the actual thing. All right. Well spotted. Oh, nice. And yeah, I'm doing Canto 6 right now. I have completed more than Canto 6. I'm essentially replaying this on stream, however, because I haven't done Canto 6 on stream, and also playing with a themed team. So we're using all Wuthering Heights characters. I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you're doing all right.
마왕 히스클리프에게 모든 세계의 히스클리프와 캐서린에 대해 보여준, 즉 거울 세계를 보여준 자입니다.
I see now. Faust, you only have the potential to know all things, not the knowledge of all things. Oh, bloody hell, we're at the ad break now. Jeez, that's annoying. Anyway, we will continue with this momentarily. Okay? Be right back. All right, and we're back. So let's resume Limbus Company, shall we? Yeah, to our people who are new to the stream, generally whenever we have an ad break at the hour, we actually go on break, so that way we can avoid people who are stuck in ad hell missing out on the stream. Oh, mid-clear on your first temple, nice! Congratulations! It's funny because sinking is a status that I quite like, but I've only actually really done sinking basically now, because a lot of the sinking characters were Wuthering Heights characters, and I've been holding off on using them until I was doing my repeat, so that I'd be able to like have them at a relevant level. Anyway, let's proceed, shall we?
저는 그렇습니다. 그리고 그건
I suppose I'll find out when it's your turn. One thing at a time, Faust. Let's think about this from the very start.
알겠습니다. 추론을 이어보자면 히스클리프 씨가 가출하기 전까지만 해도 평범한 삶을 살고 있었던 그녀가 어느 순간부터 거울 세계에 대한 총체적인 연구를 계획했다는 것이 납득이 되지 않는군요.
결국 도와준 배우가 있었다는 것이 확실한 거네요.
캐서린에게 거울을 건네서 실험실을 만들도록 이끌고 더 나아가 마왕 히스클리프를 저택으로 초대해야만 했던 점.
Alright. Yeah, don't quite have a spider team, so I can't speedrun the mirror dungeons yet. I'll probably look into doing that like when the Canto is about to end for good. Like at that point, I will spend all of my shards to shard as many of the current Canto's characters as possible before they get put in the back of the shop, essentially, for later. So yeah, I'm just sitting on them for now, seeing where I'm at, and then we'll go for it. Nothing's stopping me from doing that now, of course, but like that's just how I usually am, I guess. Just in case I do like a few like casual rolls here and there, and happen to roll some of them.
캐서린과 가까우며 심리적으로 많은 의지를 했던 인물이겠군.
관리자님, 몇 가지 수상하던 점이 있었습니다. 지하실에서 황금가지를 처음 발견했을 때 넬리가 우리에게 이렇게 소리친 것을 기억하십니까?
저기 당신들이 찾던 황금가지가 저건가요?
Right. She did say that.
관리자님, 유언장엔 황금가지를 히스클리프에게 양도한다고만 되어 있었을 뿐 우리는 넬리에게 황금가지를 찾는다는 사실을 단 한 번도 밝힌 적이 없었습니다. 그리고 복도에서 데들 레비치들을 조우했을 때도 거리에서 붉은 안광을 가진 데들 레비치들로부터 보았다고도 하였습니다만 알다시피 거리에선 색을 볼 수가 없습니다.
눈색이 보이지도 않을 각도였어.
그 전부터 알고 있었던 것이겠죠.
Nelly. Don't let Nelly anywhere near Heathcliff. But we were too late.
자, 이제 어서 옥상으로 올라가. 히스클리프.
넬리, 왜 그쪽을 쳐다보면서 얘기하는 거야?
I fell bullet Isang Ego and 3 Pierce Fatal IDs, including a Sinclair that aren't level. I could speed run with that. Okay. Is that all just about killing off everyone so that Spider Ryoshu is on her own, even if there aren't like enough sort of spider characters?
아직도 모르겠나? 처음부터 이 저택에 나를 초대했던 건 넬리다. 넬리가 나를 이곳으로 불러들였고 힘들이 그놈이 처참히 망하게끔 정보를 넘겨주었지.
Oh, Yisung's speedrunning. Fair enough. Win rate, huh? Honestly, yeah, because I just do the first 5 levels and then I'm done. Because there's no real further reward unless you're achievement hunting for the later levels. Yeah, honestly, win rate.
심지어 이사벨라, 그 아이를 내게 소개시켜준 것도 넬리야. 어째서냐 묻지 말도록. 당연하지 않나? 우리 둘 다 이제 찾는 것에 지쳐버린 인간들이니까.
Earl King Heathcliff, now freed by Nellie's hand, no! Disappeared to the rooftop of the manor. All right. Oh, here we go.
넬리, 네가 배신을 한 거야?
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
이 저택은 네 편이었던 적이 없었지. 단 한 번도. 그리고 히스클리프, 배신이라는 표현은 조금 섭섭할 것 같아.
I was never on your side to begin with. I, Char Aznable, have never betrayed anyone in my life. Heathcliff slowly approaches Nellie. Can't imagine the level of betrayal he must be feeling. Recipe is just Eddie Pierce fatal ID, since once you have clean mirror, calm water, and the bleeding poise rocks. Yeah.
이유를 말해.
정말 변했네, 히스클리프. 옛날 같았으면 이유 같은 건 물어보지도 않았을 텐데.
너라서 물어보는 거야. 내가 우리의 어린 시절까지 내 손으로 없애야 하는 거냐?
히스클리프, 너는 뭐가 제일 무섭니? 나는 캐서린 아가씨가 보았다는 유령도, 이 저택에 간간히 몰아치던 폭풍도, 술만 마시면 행패를 부려가는 힌들리 씨도 전혀 무섭지 않았지만 어느 날 생기고 말았지 뭐야. 그건 몸과 마음이 피폐해진 채 늙어가는 한 사람이었어. 어느 세계에서나 히스클리프 너와 캐서린 아가씨로 인해 고통받고 있는 나였지.
If I'm not mistaken, that would be the Nelly of the book, Wuthering Heights. Since again, I haven't read it, but if I'm not mistaken, I think that a lot of the perspective of the book is Nellie as an old woman retelling the tale of what happened in the manor to someone who happens to be visiting.
너와 캐서린 아가씨 사이에는 언제나 증오와 오해와 끔찍한 집착들이 맴돌았고, 모든 곳에 나는 그 궤도에 바퀴살에 쥐어 빨려 들어가 버리고는 늙어 죽을 때까지 계속 굴렀던 거야. 계속. 제일 끔찍했던 건 그 모든 세계에 나는 끝까지 모르고 있다는 거였지. 내가 평생을 너희들에 의해 삶을 야금야금 도둑맞고 있는지조차. 그래서 아가씨에게도 같이 보여드렸지. 그저 내 마음이 보고 싶은 걸 볼 수 있는 거울 조각이라고 말이야.
So, Nellie was the one who received the mirror first, saw her fate in the multiverse, and despairing at that, showed the mirror to Catherine.
거울 조각은 사람의 마음에게서 무수한 균열을 이끌어내죠. 평생 살아왔던 자신의 모든 것을 뒤흔들게 하니까요. 이제까지 노력했던 것이 아무것도 아닌 것처럼 느껴지기도 하며, 더 나아가서 의심을 심어버리게 만듭니다.
It put brainworms in her head. And Catherine's head.
자신이 나아가고 있는 방향에 대한 근본적인 의심이며 동시에 다른 세계의 나까지 개입을 하려고 하죠. 그것이 응당 올바른 참견이라고 믿어 의심치 않은 채요. 넬리에게 거울을 보여준 자가 있었다면 그 자가 바라는 것이 그것이었겠죠.
하지만 그 정도의 상호작용이 가능한 거울 기술은 분명
Must be N-Corp technology.
그 후에는 일이 순조롭게 진행되더군. 거울 너머에서 본인만큼 괴로워하는 누군가와 대화를 하면서 한참을 나오질 않더니 그 실험실이 탄생되기 시작했지. 꿈에도 모르셨을 거야. 관에 잠들기 전까지도 나만큼은 믿어 의심치 않으시더군. 세상 속에서 자라온 아이란 순진하지. 아니, 순진한 게 아니라 당연한 건가? 아가씨는 모든 것이 자신 위주로 돌아가야 직성이 차는 분이었으니까. 그래도 우리의 지난 세월들을 전부 부정하진 마. 네가 학대당했을 때 느꼈던 연민과 언젠가는 네가 다른 누구보다 잘 되기를 빌었던 마음은 진심이었어.
Yeah, everything that she felt before the mirror, before she saw the mirror, would have been genuine, and then she saw it, saw what she believed to be her future, and her heart essentially shattered. I mean, Yi-sang did see a more positive version of himself, at least. Anyway, let's proceed, shall we?
애도의 시간이군.
세피라들도 결국
새로운 눈을
내 편에
파내주지.
설 수밖에 없을 거야.
오.
나도 그들도 모두 빛의 눈이 멀어버렸거든.
Ryoshu's not pleased there, considering she's supposed to be the chief butler. Doesn't get a buff or anything, but yeah. Anyway, yep, so you've got affection and hatred here. So 15 SP every turn, huh? Alright. Haste and offense up. Okay. Anyway, let's go and check out Nelly, shall we? No logs for her. We do have to be careful of some of her attacks, however. If I recall, she does have the Sleepy Strike to basically, like, take someone down. Yeah, so... Attack weight... yeah, if she's faster, Clash Power... Once again, to his detriment, at least at the time, since he was already dealing... true. It's been a while since I've seen Yi-sung's Canto, but... if the target does not have a stagger threshold, deal 200 damage, or raise stagger threshold by 200. Yeah, so she's gonna KO someone if she hits with this one. And... yeah, Capture has attack weight based on Butler's Mark. And... yeah, Binding technique is something we do not want to be suffering from. Because if we've got this on us for 3 turns, again, staggered until the end of the encounter. She takes you out. You have been strung up by the maid, and you are no longer in combat. And she's got a few moves that are like that. But we need to be particularly careful of these. And we also don't want her evading either, because that does give her the ability to get an extra slot, which we do not want. And yeah, over here, again, binding technique, stagger target. She has a lot of abilities like this to just absolutely fuck with you. Okay. Yep. Prioritizes staggered targets and does extra damage against staggered targets. Gains new combat patterns and eventually just puts down binding techniques on people. Binding techniques less than or equal to 2 expires when this unit is staggered. Yep, so you can free yourself a little bit, but not once you've hit 3. And yeah, she has Patron. Alright. But she doesn't have any of that stuff on her at the moment. That one's unfortunate. Might go with that. I hope that we can sort of get around it, perhaps.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
Damn it. Yeah. That was close. Damn it. God damn it.
정리하겠습니다.
Alright, she got her bloody evade.
불결한가.
And yeah, that boosts her, unfortunately.
나도 그들도 모두 빛의 눈이 멀어버렸거든.
Just got to deal with it then. So with that. That. Speed. Alright. Alright, so this one's going to get through, unfortunately. Because we don't quite have the speed here. And nothing is going for you. Alright. Well. Just gotta try.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
It's better. I know that Otis is falling a bit behind because she's really good. Okay, on the plus side, she is panicked now. So
끝나기 전까지 갈기는 거지.
Interesting. Does gain haste, which is annoying for her specifically. Oh, she's using her collapse arts and capture now. Thankfully, she is bound. Limbus Dante plus Solemn Lament plus DNC. Okay, I am going to go with this because in theory she should not have the sanity to be able to defeat it. That actually.
목을 내놓고 있도록. 부와 함께 사라져라.
There we go. Otis can get on the board now. And this should also help out a bit with that.
꼬마는 감정하지 않군요.
방금
There's our
공격
first stagger.
다른 개체에게도
Alright.
다시 해봐줄래? 영상으로 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
A woman stands before us. Her body and mind are spent, weighed down and sinking into the oblivion of time. We will talk to Nellie. Seems like it'll be Heathcliff, with his Heathcliff modifier. Everyone else does not have a good chance here. Alright, so go with ear. Heathcliff approached Nellie. There was an odd desire in Nellie's eyes. Perhaps it was envy, or perhaps it was anticipation. She gave me a mirror most beautiful, most alluring. It was as gorgeous as a lovely manicure. Nellie shuddered, caught by an ineffable emotion. She mutters in a cold, detached voice. There I saw the kind of life that was laid out before me. Heathcliff leapt backwards, away from the sudden metallic noise, but it was too late. The chains that exploded from Nellie's suitcase wrapped around Heathcliff's arm. I refuse to be bound by you. End the miss. It's done. Though Heathcliff's movements may be restricted, maybe there's a way to use that against Nellie. Heathcliff gains 2 damage up. There we go.
보시다시피 앞에 무방비해진 개체가 있네요. 부디 그래선 안 되겠지만
불편하신 점이라도
이 틈을 놓친다면 관리자님의 역량에 대한 계산을
You still got
재검토해야
haste,
할지도
right?
모르겠군요.
You're fine. You're fine, Ethan. It's all good. Okay. So let's go over to activate Dullahan. I think so. Let's activate Dullahan.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하자.
Yeah, it's sinking down.
목적이군.
올바른 방법으로 개체에게 일격을
달릴
가할
시간이다.
Alright.
이것이 바로 정보의 힘입니다.
I don't think she's placed down our bind debuffs yet. Okay. That. 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 And that. Alright. Actually. Tidal Elegy here. Because that gives you a good personal buff in individual fights.
전투응대에 나선다.
와 함께 사라져라.
한눈 팔지 마세요. 내말은 당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
야호.
Okay.
이기는 편, 우리 편.
So. Alright, yeah, binding technique is going down, going on to characters now. So, we. How did, on use. Yeah, so we don't want to target you with that. That's not going to break free. That and that looks good to me. Let's go. Hey, Swoggy. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about it. There's definitely a few things I've heard about it that I think are bad changes from the original Odyssey. I'm going to go and see it on the weekend anyway, because I've been invited by some friends who I haven't seen in quite a few years. So I'm just sort of like making a day out of it. But yeah, I'm I'm not having the highest of expectations.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Oh, that sucks. Is high school actually.
머지않아 개체로부터 강한 공격이 예상됩니다.
Okay.
공포에 직면해야만 하는 시간이라는 거죠.
Target has binding technique expires. Alright, so Ryoshu needs to target this one. Oh fuck. Can't. Ryoshu's gonna get tied up, isn't she? Unless we stagger her first. Okay. That's a shame to hear. Alright, yeah, so we need to stagger you this turn. Not actually. Go with that. There. This, I think. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Now, with any luck, this will be enough to stack you this round, so we can undo the binding. But, let's go.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
부와 함께 사라져.
가엾고 슬픈 아이들.
Ding, 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 ding. There we go.
정리하겠습니다.
잘 들어갔네요. 크게 의미 있는 성과는 아니지만
효력사.
계속하면 되겠네.
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가
Alright.
가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니다.
Fight.
이딴 건 아닌 게
저기란
손끝이라도 재려는 자가 있다니.
잘 썰렸다.
깔끔한 절단인걸?
그간의
I was kind of hoping Ryoshi would get the kill there. Oh well.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
적합한
유익한 책이
조치였습니다.
또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가.
이 칼날이 마침내 그놈의
That
검은 심장에도
that
박히게
solemn
된다면
lament must have
좋겠어.
really racked up the damage for you there. Alright. That's not necessarily weird. Ego's do have a fair bit of power, and that's going to help dramatically with an LCB IV run, right?
캐서린 아가씨는 종종 날 힘들게 했어도 함께했던 세월까지 부정할 정도는 아니야. 가끔은 돌아가신 언쇼 씨도 그리워. 그래, 난 모든 것에 악의를 가지면서 살진 않았어. 그저 내 미래를 바꾸기 위해 부단히 노력했던 것뿐이야. 여기까지 오기 위해, 치프 버틀러가 되기 위해 누구보다 노력해오면서.
비켜.
계속 앞으로 갈 생각이니? 소용없어. 아마 지금쯤이면 그 히스클리프는 옥상에 도달하고도 남았을걸. 그리고 이야기는 그걸로 끝내는 거야. 차라리 그게 낫지. 그렇잖아? 서로 대화할 용기도 없는 주제에. 너희들은 내가 조금만 비틀거나 다르게 전달해도 그걸 전부 믿어버리곤 했잖아.
아니요. 아무 편지도 오지 않았어요, 아가씨. 어디서 분명 잘 살고 있을 거예요. 초대장은 제 쪽에서 보낼게요. 아가씨에게 편지 한 통 없었던 히스클리프지만 이 저택에 돌아올 수밖에 없도록. 뜯어보지 않으셨어. 그 고집은 아무도 꺾을 수가 없을 거야. 아무도.
누구보다 나와 다른 사람들을 휘둘러왔으면서 정작 너희들은 직접 이야기를 하지 않고 묻지도 않아.
You are also endeavoring to sabotage their ability to talk to each other. Yes, they could have talked to each other, but when they sent letters, you burned them. Hello, Jasper. The cat came in. Sorry, I'm just going to go and feed Jasper, okay? And then we will talk a little bit more about Nelly, okay? Be right back. Alright, Jasper. You want something to eat? Alright. I'm back now. Cat successfully fed. But yes, Nelly is absolutely fucking up here by burning these letters and sabotaging any effort for Heathcliff and Catherine to communicate properly with each other. However, then again, at this point, she is being influenced by the brain worms that is the mirror that she looked upon. So she is trying to fight what she sees as her destiny to suffer at the hands of the emotional turmoil between Heathcliff and Catherine. However, being aware of that, she could have instead tried to facilitate their relationship in some way and do something positive for them to try and make sure that it wasn't something that would be negative for each other and by proxy for her. Perhaps she didn't want to do that because like it would be tying her life to them. She didn't want to like become like old and withered, having her life wasted by these two lovebirds in the throes of their passions and whims and shit like that. But he did still have a choice here. Understanding that she is suffering because of what she saw in the mirror, she still had a choice.
그런 나태함을 가지고서도 앞으로 계속 나갈 자격이 있다고 생각해? 끝난 거야. 이야기는 여기서 끝이라고.
Okay. So, post-battle finished. Expression of love. Nellie was right. Heathcliff the Earl King had already disappeared into the rooftops. The only chance Virgilius gave us. The awakening I managed with my clock. The very last of Heathcliff's hopes.
그래, 정말로 끝나버렸어. 색깔이 끊임없이 섞여든다. 잠깐 동안 보라색으로 빛났던 마음에 회색이 칠해지고 또다시 빛빛이 칠해지다가 빛바랜 색으로도 더 칠해지고 그래서 어느덧 내 색깔은 검색이 되어버렸다. 아무에게도 보이지 않는, 보일 필요조차 없는 새까만 밤의 색. 뒷골목에서
또다시 정전이.
And another lightning strike. Huh? Where did Heathcliff go?
그러게요? 히스클리프 씨가 갑자기 어디에?
무슨 소리야? 난 여기 있잖아.
뻔한 결말이지. 또다시 뒷골목으로 돌아갔을 거야. 우리 히스클리프에게 그것만큼 잘 어울리는 곳은 없었을 테니. 불쌍한 히스클리프. 이번에도 패배와 좌절만을 맛보고 돌아가는구나.
그만해. 듣고 싶지 않아.
딱하지. 너희와 있어도 뭐 하나 바뀌지 않을 아이였을 거야.
He was definitely changing, mate.
마왕이자 악마가 되어서 돌아온 히스클리프를 봐. 히스클리프의 말로지.
You even said so yourself. The Heathcliff that you knew would have just hit you immediately instead of asking questions. I disagree. You probably can't hear a thing I'm saying, but I still do. Because
이곳에 더 이상 있고 싶지 않아.
결국 린튼이랑 결혼해야겠지. 지금 히스클리프와 결혼하면 내 품위가 떨어지고 말 거니까.
진짜 맞아. 또 이기적이군. 방 안에서는 캐시와 넬리가 한창 나에 대한 얘기를 하고 있겠지. 서둘러 나가야겠어. 더 이상 듣고 있다가는 내 마음이 분명 산산조각 나다 못해 터져버릴 테니까. 근데 마을 시계 소리는 아직도 들리고 있네. 내가 얼마나 고통받더라도 시간은 계속 흘러간다는 거지. 근데 더 기다린다고 뭐가 바뀌지? 더 기다린다고 뭐가... 알았어! 기다려볼게! 그러니까 그만 좀!
린튼과 결혼한다면 히스클리프를 더 나은 사람으로 만들어줄 수 있어. 그러니까 그 애는 내가 자기를 얼마나 사랑하는지 알아서는 안 돼.
아니야. 이번엔 열려있는 그 문을 도로 닫고 싶지 않아. 여전히 두렵고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 미안해, 캐시. 너를 실망시켰어. 왜냐하면 나는 네 진심을 듣는 게 두려웠거든. 알아. 이 미래는 우리에게 다시 올 수 없을 미래라는 거. 내 망설임이 우리를 망쳤지. 그리고 그건 우리뿐만이 아니라 넬리도 망쳤지.
Bad communication kills.
이젠 내가 망가뜨린 것들을 고쳐야 할 시간이야.
Because I don't want my Heathcliff to live the rest of his life in regret. That is why, despite everything, I want Heathcliff to forge on to the rooftop.
저 꽃들은 척박한 황무지나 가파른 절벽에서 피어나. 그래서 겉보기엔 항상 고독하고 쓸쓸해 보이지. 그럼에도 내가 이 꽃을 제일 좋아하는 이유를 말해줄까? 다른 꽃들은 전부 말라 비틀어지고 흐릿하게 변해가는데 이 꽃은 시들고 말라가도 색깔은 처음과 같이 똑같더라고. 그래서 난 네가 없을 땐 이 꽃들을 말려서 내 방에 걸어놓을 거야.
반지를? 바보 같은 소리 하지 마. 너를 두고 내가 왜 없어지겠어? 멍청하게도 지금까지 이 말의 의미를 모른 채로 살고 있었어. 캐서린, 너의 모든 말들은 나를 사랑한다는 말이었네. 나 돌아왔다.
Heathcliff!
어디로 사라졌던 거예요? 벼락이 치고 나니까 갑자기 온데간데 없이.
괜찮은 건가요? 히스클리프 씨?
아니, 여전히 괴롭고 여전히 고통스러워. 하지만 나는 너를 내버려두고 옥상으로 올라갈 거야, 넬리.
뭐?
마왕 히스클리프, 그자는 내 미래가 아니야. 너와 그놈은 모든 걸 알고 있음에도 같은 선택을 한 사람이지.
Yep. Access to every knowledge and made the same choices. She made the choice to sabotage the relationship rather than try to help things out. And that is her big flaw here. Her sin, if you will.
나는 달라. 다른 선택을 할 거야. 지금까지 우리의 부모 역할 하느라 수고 많았어, 넬리.
캐서린 씨가 유언장에 써놓았던 3명의 인물들. 그중 킨들리, 에드가가 모두 명백하게 사망한 것으로 판단되었으니 서류상 워더링 하이츠의 실소유자는 히스클리프 씨로 넘어가게 될 수도 있겠군요.
There we go. That's like the book. Heathcliff becomes the owner of Wuthering Heights.
네가 원하던 대로 자유라는 미래를 줄게. 그러니까 마음대로 써나가 보던가. 네 혼자만의 이야기든 뭐든 간에.
With that, Heathcliff left Nellie behind and began making his way to the rooftop. Nellie collapsed to the floor, making an odd noise that sounded like a mixture of laughter and sobbing.
해방됐어. 해방된 걸까? 그러면 이제 나도
뭐해? 다들 빨리 안 따라오고.
For the first time, I really have no idea what you're thinking right now.
생각?
You think he's thinking?
내가 언제 그딴 걸 깊이 한 적이 있었나? 그냥 내가 무엇을 해야 할지 분명하게 알 것 같아.
Complete intuition, mate.
그래서 그래.
All right. So, we have 2 left here. I think we're going to save these last 2 for Wednesday. All right. I've got that sort of like booked in for Limbus Company, and we will end things a little bit early tonight, and we will go on to the conclusion of Wuthering Heights then. Okay? That seems like it'll be a good plan to me at least. So, thank you very much as always for tuning in. I know it's a little bit shorter, but like I figure we'll possibly end up going a bit too long if we try to end things tonight. So we'll save it for then and do like 2 sort of shorter streams instead. We have a request for the raid. Fibby VT, no problem. Let's go and look Fibby up and put that in. Give me a moment. There we go. All right. So yeah, as I said, Wednesday we'll be doing some more Limbus Company, and part of the reason why I'm not sort of like trying to marathon it tonight is because tomorrow we are going to be on Callista's channel where we'll be doing some Nocia. All right. So, other than that, not doing anything else for the week, and because I've just got like a lot of work, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try and fit some Undertale in. We'll see. All right. But yeah, thank you very much as always, and hope to see you all next time. All right. See ya.